Great job. 1, 2. 1, 2. Mic check. Check the mic. 1, 2. Esoteric here on your screen. Wonderful show coming your way this afternoon from the U.S. We want you to share the link for us as you join the show. We're going to do some entertainment here, and we'll be right back. A voice is SINOE.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Marie Nyenambo. I'm one of the Liberia Traditional Musical Award nominees. You guys vote for me out there. See you in Liberia. I know you will vote for me because I have my fan down there. Vote for me. See you. Give it to me, baby. Give me some instrumental, G-man. Put to a podium. To all my fans around the world, my name is Marie Nyenambo, the queen of traditional music. The only thing I want you to do to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on WhatsApp, I'm on Amo. Just subscribe to my channel. Promote me, my fans. Subscribe to my channel.
Subscribe, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, I am not going to move beyond the great man, Honorable Zarzar, the incoming senator of Zarzar County. Oh, Mr. Zarzar, business is always shot on me. The rain will fall on me. You know what it means when I say young money? Nobody can fool me about the great man. Nobody can bring lies to the people of Zarzar County. Mami Zarzar. You are the people joy, Mami Zarzar. Mami Zarzar, you will know, Mami Zarzar. For peace and unity, Mami Zarzar. Mami Zarzar, you will know, Mami Zarzar. Mami, you are the people joy, right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're joining us, this is Voice of SINOE in the diaspora with Dr. Saya Puda Esoteric. You will prefer, you will look when you pay up for, you will lose. You will lose. You will need every people noise. Every you will lose. People only noise. Every doesn't matter what the people say. Every you will lose. You will say what's up. Oh, you will say. You will say what's up. You will say what's up. Reconciliation, you will say what's up. My visas are with say, you will say what's up. And you know, you will say what's up. Oh, that's a way say, you will say what's up. You don't remember, you will say what's up. Oh, my you will say what's up. Reconstruction, my you will say what's up. Oh, my you will say what's up. Transparency, my you will say what's up. Oh, my you will say what's up. Oh, my you will say what's up. What's up. Now, but you are the my visa to come on where I bow. Ajibamu. I'm on you to be in the Jenny Adamu. My visa to come on, Mimbo. Now, when you come in here, I put a real one, my visa about. My visa about house. I would let you play that yet about Sassao. Abuadona, yeah. Abu Sasadona, yeah. Abuadona, yeah. Abu Sasadona, yeah. Abuadona, yeah. Abu Sasadona, yeah. You never Abu Sasadona, yeah. Abu Sasadona, yeah. Apo Francis Maya Warner, you put a president Warner too. You know the national president supporting the president now. She's supporting the lawmaker as a matter of fact. Let me say, the national president of the USAA, President Kamara, she gave a full support to the incoming senator of SINOE County. It's all get Zarzar in the play. Reconciliation, peace and unity. Zarzar, you will want to have Zarzar for development. Zarzar, you will want to have Zarzar for accountability and transparency. Zarzar, you will want to have Zarzar for all our competence. Zarzar, you will know Zarzar. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Voice of SINOE in the Diaspora with Dr. Saya Puda Esoteric coming to you live from Prospect Park, Pennsylvania, these United States of America. Wonderful day. It's extremely hot in Pennsylvania today. The last time I checked, the temperature was in the 90s. All right, so I know you're having a wonderful weather. We've been crying for the hot weather, and the weather is here now. So let's make maximum use of it when winter comes. We're going to be bundled up. Okay, again, join us on YouTube as well. Madison Freeman is my name on YouTube. Please subscribe to our YouTube page. Share the link as you get on. We're having a splendid show coming your way this afternoon, at least from my side. All right, I hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful Memorial Day. And so we're going to go into the discussion now. All right, let's get started here. If you're joining me again, welcome aboard. I just saw my man Nathaniel Gatti Jr. just join the show. The man is the one of the guys that can actually share the show. I really appreciate you. You know, I always want to go on the page. I can see the show. The man can share. That's all I need from you. Support your brother and get the information. But people are paranoid. They're afraid. Oh, that's how you put it. That man get problem. You share the man show. So people are afraid to do so. But I want to say a special part on the bar to my man Nathaniel Gatti Jr. You know, when the man can share Prof show, why you can share my own now? So the man can share. He can share my show. I really appreciate that. Imagine all my followers. If you can share it, just share. Nothing much. I didn't say share in different groups. All you have to do is share it on your page, and you are done for the day. But people are afraid, you know, they don't want. Oh, hey, I saw that you go share that and you put a show on your page. Come on, how can you be that timid and paranoid and afraid of another person? You know, you are entrapping. No, you are trapping, not entrapping. All right, guys, just a little dose of joke over there. So usually this is how we start the show. We want to give you a reminder again, the National Convention of the United Support Association in the Americas is somewhere around the corner. All right, so we want to we will continue to pound this until the fourth weekend of the weekend of the 4th of August. And so if you have not done the preparation, you still have time to prepare for the National Convention. A lot of things. Right now we have a major breaking news from the Red River Valley chapter. So the people are not joking. They are ready for this convention. This is their second time about to host the convention. And so they had no experience first. And then they put on a wonderful convention. And so now they got experience. They are coming. The meeting they had a couple or 2 days ago. We have exclusive from North Dakota. So you got to share the link for us. All right. So the National Convention will be great. All right. So again, it's the weekend of the 4th. Share. Let your friends know. Let your loved ones know. I mean, bring new people, bring new faces to the convention. You know, the more the merrier, okay? The more people we get, the more funds we generate, and the more we're going to do for our people in Liberia. All right, so please invite somebody. If you don't have asset or information, let me know. You can call the national chair lady, Madam Smith, you can call your leaders of your state. If you don't have a chapter in your state, of course, reach out to anybody, you know, in the union, the president. Her phone is always open. She doesn't complain. Oh, you know, I got to take care of my school work, you know, or I got my family. You know, she made herself available, you know, by virtue of the fact that she chose to be the leader of the people. She has to be available 24/7, you know. I can remember during the, I think Clinton and Obama, one of the debates, they were talking about who want to wake up, who will answer the phone 3 a.m., you know. So if you need somebody who will answer your phone call at 3 a.m., that's Francis Clarke Myers. Just call her and you will get information with respect to the convention. All right. Let me go to something here quickly. So let's start from, let's just take the side note information from the way. So the official death announcement for Mother Martha Clarke from family. Okay, so we got the communication officially announcing the death of their mother. You know, the national president is bereaved. She lost her mother. And so let me read that official communication from the family from Dr. Roland Clarke. I think it was published. I saw he shared that communication with me. And so I'd like to share it with you as well. All right, let me share that quickly. And so that we can go to other important things on Voice of SINOE today. Let's see. One, that's not great. This is the one that I want. And I will share this. Make it larger for us. Hopefully you can see it. Let me see it from my device on the other side. Let me put myself in the picture. All right, so you can see me. So you can see the announcement there from the family. Let me read it to us. If you want me to make that larger a little bit, I can do that as well. Let me zoom it a little bit to make it bigger than that. All right, let me blow it small. Okay. Let me adjust it a little bit. Okay, good. All right, it says here, death announcement. Mother Mater Jelly Sela Clarke. Sunrise, May 3rd, 1936. Sunset, May 7, 2022. It says here the death is announced of Mother Mater Jelly Sela Clarke. This occurred on May the 7th at the ELW Hospital, Liberia. For over 70 years, she was the wife of the late Honorable Johnny T. Clarke. She lives to mourn Honorable Dripper T. Clarke of the USA, Madam Mata Jad of the USA, Dr. Roland Clarke of Liberia. You got here Mary Pine of Liberia, the Wulu Jah families, and other children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, community, and all our relatives and friends. Funeral arrangements will be announced later. This announcement was brought in by Dr. Roland Clarke, second son of the deceased, on behalf of the Clarke family in the USA and Liberia. All right, so that's the announcement there from the family. This is our motto here. Motto. Let me decrease the size a little bit so you can see our motto there. All right, so this is our motto here. The motto of President Francis Clarke Myers and the family, Dr. Roland Clarke and others, as the people that were just named in the communication. All right, so our sympathy again to the family. It's a difficult time for you, and our hearts and prayer are with you. President Myers is a decent person. She's a community leader, and also this death is also affects the entire community. Being the leader of our union. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's the announcement. I'll read it one more time. Mother Mata Jali Sela Clarke, sunrise, May the 3rd, 1936, sunset, May the 2nd, 2022. The death is announced of Mother Mata Jali Sela Clarke. This occurred on May the 7th at the ELW Hospital, Liberia. For over 70 years, she was the wife of the late Honorable Johnny T. Clarke. She lives to mourn Honorable Dripper T. Clarke of the USA, Madam Matajad of the USA, Dr. Roland Clarke of Liberia, Mary Pine of Liberia, the Wulu, the Jah families, and all the children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, community, and all the relatives and friends. Funeral arrangements will be announced later. This announcement was brought in by Dr. Roland Clarke, second son of the deceased, on behalf of the Clarke family in the U.S. and Liberia. Okay, that's the announcement from the family there. And our sympathy again to the family. All right, let's go to the next thing that we want to talk about today on Voice of SINOE. All right, so let's switch gear from the sad note to the happy note. All right, so we want to say happy birthday to Anthony Kamara. We call him the metrosexual of USA, okay? Anthony Kamara, who is the metrosexual of the United Sapwood Association in America. By the way, do you know what metrosexual means? A metrosexual is somebody who takes care of themselves very well. The person pays attention to their appearance. You know, they like nice things. You know, they look good all the time. They're sharp. You know, the person dresses well. So that's a metrosexual. And so the metrosexual of the United Sapwood Association, you know, sometimes a man or Osiris try to compete with him, but Osiris can't make it with a man. Anthony is the declared metrosexual of the USA. So you want to see the brother? You want to say a happy birthday to the man? He's a good guy, you know. And that's what I like the USA. I mean, it doesn't, like, you don't have to be Sapo and to be part of the organization. Once you sympathize with our cause, you know, it's about Liberia, it's about Africa, you are welcome aboard. All right, so should I say about humanity? So you want to see the metrosexual of the USAA? All right, I got a couple of pictures here. Boom. You see the man? The man shot. And this man called Panton Kamara. So Anthony celebrated his birthday yesterday. So Anthony, we want to say happy birthday to you. You're a nice brother. You know, every time we have occasion, I think, or series talking to our convention 2019 in Farco. And since then, the brother has been part of the team. You know, our events every time you see her. And so, Terrence, man, I want to say shout out to you, man. Wish you many, many more years and the best life has to offer. You know, great gentleman. All right, that's the first person we want to do a shout out to, Terrence Kamara. No, why do I say Terrence? Sorry, Antonin Kamara, not Terrence. You know, it's another brother too. He's our friend. You know, so sometimes I try to miss the name, but this is Antonin Kamara. It's not Terrence. All right. So if you want to decorate, you want to improve your wardrobe, your closet, this is somebody to contact. You know, the man knows how to put a team together, and the brother is buff too. You know, the man hitting the gym. The man not sitting down, the man looking good. You know what I'm saying? The man foot on the shelf. Yeah. So Anthony, on the serial note, happy birthday to you, brother. Enjoy your birthday. I think yesterday was a birthday. All right, guys. The next person I want to do a shout out to here today on Voice of SINOE. Let me depopulate as a go. That's Anthony right there for you. The next person we want to do a shout out to is our doyen himself, one of the freedom fighters of Liberia. The man who gave us what we have today. You know, the freedom that we have today to sit on the internet. Some of us will curse people out. Some of us will say good things. Some of us, we are in the middle. You know, all of what we are doing today is because of the sacrifice of this great man. So we want to say happy belated birthday to Professor Richard Panton. You know, great man. I think he's part of the leadership, the officials that were recently appointed, or they say nominated and approved by the board of directors. Mr. Panton celebrated his birthday not too long ago. So let me just show the honorable picture to you here. He's a great man. And so that's the progressive over there. You know, let me give you a little background of progressivism in the context of Liberia. You know, before Professor Panton and others, they came on the scene to giving us what we have today. Practically our country was locked up, at least to the majority, the indigenous. You know, our brothers and sisters that came from the United States, in Liberia, we call them the Americo-Liberians. You know, they were suppressed, they were oppressed in the U.S., they were subjugated by the Caucasians. And so after the fought, and after several years, and when the people, the Caucasian, had noticed that the population of the slaves were increasing, they were terrified. There were a lot of things in place, laws such as miscegenation, you know, white and black cannot marry and those things. So they wanted to clean the white race, you know. So as a result, you know, other agitated and saying no, Africans should be sent, the slaves should be sent back to Africa. And other people argued, like people like Dr. King, and saying no, we have to stay here. So there was a huge debate, you know. But anyway, long story short, they went to Africa, and then the very humiliation, the very suppression that the white people did to them here, they carried on the plantation. It was the same thing they replicated in Liberia. But you know, I don't know. We can blame them. We can't blame them at the same time. Why? Because I think it was Dr. Ray Haken who said the mind cannot think, the human mind cannot think what it doesn't know. These guys, when they came from the U.S., all they knew was slave mentality, oppression, how to subjugate. But you know, the fact that you were oppressed doesn't mean you should replicate that. You know, the treatment you got, it wasn't pleasant, and that's why you agitated. That's why the people took you from here. You know, like yeah, a lot of freedom fighters here, you know, they fought for the liberation, but when the guys went there, they replicated that. They have all sort of things like the hot tax, for example, and they later they used to charge our people per the number of wives. When you have multiple wives, you have many hots, and then they charge you. When they get the money from you, they don't do anything. They beat our people. I mean, they did all the things, and it took people like Professor Panton. You know, he was a young man at the time. He joined the likes of Dr. Fambulen, Dr. Amos Sawyer, then the likes of Dew Missing. I mean, you can go on and on. Those guys, they agitated. You know, they say, you know, this oligarchy, this two-week party, this suppression must end. And so the guy fought. And then we have a great young man who was in his 20s, but then Samuel Kando. The guy said, you know what, since 1847, and these people, they can have a moral epiphany to free our people or to free us. And the only job that could give us the highest job is to be security guard. We got to do something. And also the guy straightened on that bike. And so they toppled the American Liberian regime in the 80s. And that's how finally the freedom that we have today, it was because of what Mr. Panton, Professor Panton did. You know, so people will say, oh, the progressive, they did nothing, and they just went and started chaos in the country. You know, people wanted to stay. Some people still have that slave mentality. They want to remain in slavery, you know. So when you free them, and they'll say, oh, why you free me? Because they are not getting that master, because I think Malcolm X has this two groups, or if you like, dualism, right? So you got what you call the slave mentality, or the slave mentality, and not the slave, but the house Negro and the field Negro. You know, the house Negro is the one that enjoys the crumbs from the master. You know, he sleeps, I mean, in the same house with the master, even though not in the same comfort. You know, they got different treatment. But the field Negro is the one that stays in the field. All he does is work all day, you know. But, you know, the house Negro, he's enjoying all the crumbs, you know, after working. At least he got some shelter, he can get some AC and all of that. And so the house Negro will pray 24/7 for good things. Like Malcolm X said, when the slave master house is on fire, the house Negro will be praying for the fire to be extinguished. Whereas, on the other hand, the field Negro will be praying for more winds to come so that house can burn down, you know. And so the likes of Professor Panton, they are field Negroes. You know, they said, no, this oppression was too much. We got to do something about it. And so we want to say, personally, I want to say I'm indebted to the progressives. Thank you for now having the likes of Jabawulu can be representative or senator in SINOE County or in Liberia as a whole. We can have the Nambe, we can have the Zarzars. I mean, we can have the what you call it, the Sayapo there. I mean, those names, you can hear them. You know, it's because of the struggle that was waged by Professor Panton. And now he did not stop there. The man is now still in the classroom and imparting knowledge to the next generation of leaders. So we want to say thanks for the great job and happy belated birthday to you, Professor Panton. All right, now let's go to the next person I want to do a shout out to here. I want to do a shout out birth anniversary as well to Jerry Massaquoi, a great gentleman as well. He's not a progressive, even though he sympathized with the struggle of the progressives. You know, because the last time I checked, interviewing the other day, he said President Doe was one of the best presidents in the history of Liberia, and so that tells you he was for progressivism. You know, because they want progressive are those that want progress. They want things to change. Where you have the conservative, the status quo, things should remain the same. You know, so Massaquoi also celebrated his birthday, I think yesterday, all right, or today. So Massaquoi, want to say happy birthday to you as well, Jerry Massaquoi. Yes, the gentleman right here. Let me put the man picture here so you can see him. This is a good brother, very nice brother. He's the husband of Winnie Massaquoi. Previously, her name was Winnie Shibwe, but now, because of this male-dominated culture, you got the woman got to bear the man's name. I don't know why the man can bear the woman name too. What is wrong with that? But anyway, that's another day we can discuss that. But anyway, yeah, Massaquoi, Winnie married to the brother, and the brother is an excellent addition to our union. He's all for good things, and the commotion that was in the union, the guy was very hardworking. He was diligent. He was assiduous. He worked so hard for the union to get where it is today. So Jerry, want to say congratulations for the effort you have been making in a union, and want to say a happy birthday to you as well. Thank you, Madam Massaquoi, for bringing a great guy to us. He was vice presidential candidate for NABICA, Bombay County Association in the Americas. Yes, he was the vice president to Dr. Sumo. All right, so he's a great guy, IT specialist, a computer guy. And so if you have any computer stuff that you want to knowledge or something you need computer related, call Jerry. He also the vice president at Temposa, right? Yeah, it's the sporting organization here in Pennsylvania. He was recently inaugurated as the vice president. So Jerry, enjoy your birthday, brother. I want to say happy birthday to you. All right, let's get to the next thing that I want to talk about on VOSD here today. I saw the communication from the president. She said I should send a link. All right, Madam President, I'm coming to send you the link right now. And see, maybe the president wants to make a impromptu appearance here. Let's see. Let's see. The president wants to come. So I will go on quick commercial and see whether we can send a link to the president. When the president says call me, we got to do that or send a link. Otherwise, that will amount to what we call insubordination, right? And I don't want to be charged for that. So I'll go on quick commercial. I will be right back with more on Voice of SINOE. I'm just doing preliminary right now, okay? So I hear something and I'll be right back.
I won't tell you later, but Martin, I won't tell you later, but Martin, I won't. I hear something, 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 I hear something. Destiny, they can't stop my destiny. 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 So my hoping for me. So my hoping for me. Let's hoping for you. So my hoping for me. You don't want me play a solo. I'm doing that, I'm doing that. You get gali, but you let it too. Yeah, you get gali, but you let it too. I hear something.
I heard something. I'll tell you the thing I heard. But let me tell you this first. This is the Voice of SINOE and the diaspora. I have progeny. Okay, the president is right backstage already. So let's wait until the president settles down and see what she wants to say to us here. It's unplanned, so let's see here. Let me bring the president on here. Maybe once you want to do a Memorial Day shout out here. So let me bring that talking point. Who knows? That's what the president wants to talk about. All right, Madam President, you ready back there? I want you to get situated and I will bring you on. I don't want you to bring on camera and then you are going back and forth. All right, let's see. I think you got to go back a little bit. You're too closer to the screen. Go back a little bit so we can see you. All right, let's see. Let's bring you on. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have the distinguished honor at this time to bring the president of our union, the United Southwood Association in America, so President Francis Clarke Miles. Madam President.
Hello, 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 hello.
Welcome to VOSD. What's up with the impromptu appearance? What's going on?
Yeah, thank you for having me. Like you said, it was not planned, but I thought on this day, on this particular Memorial Day weekend, um, that we lost most of our heroes, and we are still grieving as a community. I thought it was necessary for me to come on to just try to talk to my people today. That's why I'm here.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, my president, the floor is yours. Let's go. Go ahead. The floor is yours.
Okay, so I just want to take this time to say Happy Memorial Day to everybody, and I also want to take this time to say, this day, Memorial Day, was set aside so that we can remember those that we loved or those that were with us that are not with us anymore. So on this special day, I want to say, to all our fallen heroes, um, and all our people that lost their loved ones in this year or last year or whatever time, we want to say on this day, we want to remember them. And also, I deeply want to remember my national vice president, Mr. Sally Gustavin, on this Memorial Day that you are not with us. Um, I'm so sorry for everything. And as the president of the union, I just want to reach out to the family, to my Ella Meyer and the rest of the family, to his wife, Clara Taffin, and the children of Sally Taffin, and all our brothers and sisters that that passed for the past time. I want to take this time to say we are in sympathy with you, and we will forever miss all those that left us in this time. And also, I want to say the community we are bereaved. The community is bereaved. Uh, I want to let the community to know our mother Esther Jabba lost her husband, and that's the father of our national queen, Queen Diana Carla Williams, and our brothers, the Carla family. So on this special day, we want to send it out to our community that the community is bereaved. Our mother is bereaved. People have been going on their mat. And on this special day, we want to remember our pop that just left us. And I know the funeral arrangements is forthcoming. Also, I am bereaved. I lost my mother. But, I'm a leader. And as a leader, even though I am bereaved, but I still have to lead. I still have to lead my community. So I'm on the mat, and I lost my dear mother that we just took to Liberia last year, and today she's no more. So, but I want to remember my mother, Martha C. Clarke, that passed away on May 17. We are making preparations to go to Liberia for the funeral. So I just wanted to say that to my community also. And I also came on here today, like I said, I didn't have the opportunity to say a thank you to the community, to everyone, because right after my graduation and right after everything that unfolded, and I lost my mother, so I was just kind of more quiet and try to grieve for some time. But as a leader, we cannot grieve for a very long time. Even when we are grieving, we will grieve inside, but we still have a job to do. And we were elected to perform a job of which we have to stay carry on our duty. So I want to take this time to say a big thank you to the community, especially for those brothers and sisters in Minnesota and to Reverend Gatti that led the team, and President Marie Pine and the rest of the brothers and sisters that were able to be at the funeral of our late wife, the late Puchu Jala wife that passed away. We were not able to be there, but thank God that's why we got people. If the president cannot be there, there are people that are capable of representing the union. So on behalf of the union of USAA, we want to say thank you to our community for contributing the money. It's not about the money, but it's about the care, it's about the concern that was shown to the family at the time of the bereavement. From the time that thing took place, the death of our wife took place, our brothers and sisters in Minnesota, headed by Marie Pine, the president, they've been going on our mat every day. And special thanks to Emmanuel, Reverend Gatti, Elise. They've been going on our mat every day. And they were there until the last day that she was buried. And the community were able to come together to contribute some money that at least will help the little children that was left behind. So on this special day, I want to say thank you to our community. This is what the organization is about. We are in this organization because your problem is my problem. We are brothers and sisters. So what affect one affect all. So when our brother is in grief or there is something going on in our community and our brother is having problem or our wife has passed, as a community, it's our duty to stand with the family and support the family physically, emotionally, and even financially. So I want to say thank you to the community for the job well done and the people of Minnesota that represented us during this time of bereavement. And I also want to say thank you for everyone that participated there. When our Mother Miller City was honored by her children, the community came together and they were able to support the children in the time of this celebration. So I want to take this time to say thank you to the USAA community that went there to support our mother in times of all when she was celebrating her 72 years anniversary. We have to support our people when they are happy and when they are sad. We have to be there. And I also want to not to take your time, Malisi, I also want to take this time to say thank you to the community, especially to you, Malisi, to everyone that came out to support me during my graduation. Like I said, right after the graduation, I didn't have the time to come on live to say thank you to everyone because I lost my mother on that Tuesday right after my graduation. So I just want to take this time to say on behalf of me and my family to say thank you to the whole community for coming out to show me love. It was, I was really touched by you guys for everything that you did for me and my family. And that's all I came on this show today, Malisi, to say thank you to the community for everything. And also to bear in mind that the community, we are bereaved. And our mother lost her husband. And you know what we do when we are bereaved. So I want everybody to fasten their seat belts because we will continue to do this for everyone. That anything that happened to them, we got to be there as a community to support them. So I want to say thank you for allowing me to come on the platform to just say thank you to the community and on this Memorial Weekend to remember our fallen heroes in the Sapo land, both in America and in Liberia as a whole. Thank you.
All right, Madam President, did I hear you'll be going to Liberia?
Hopefully, I am planning to go to Liberia. I have to go to Liberia to go bury my mother. So I'm planning plans. I stay on the way. We are planning to go so that we can give our mother the best funeral that we can give her, the same way we did for our father. So when time permits and things go as planned, yes, I will be on the team to go. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I'm still working out modalities that will enable me to be able to go.
Okay, Madam President, thank you so much for coming on to give a special message. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, Jala Jala. And continue to do what you
My
do
name
for
is
the
Dark Side
community.
Food, not Jala Jala.
Oh, sorry. Oh my God, where did I come from?
So,
I was
I know
talking about Jala
the
Jala
man was
wife,
all over
so
the
that's
place
why.
too, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking about your wife. That's why it came in my mouth. Dyke Saya put it. Thank you for all you do for the community. Like I said, we don't pay you, we don't give you no money, but you do what you do because you love your community and you want what's best for the community. That's why you passionately do what you do, and we appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. As the president of the union, I just want to say thank you. Continue to do it. Whatever you do, that's where your blessing will come from. Trust
All
me,
right.
your
All right. Thank
blessing
you, my
is in the
brother.
making.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's the president of our union, Her Excellency President Frances Clarke Myers there. You know, that's leadership right there. Things are tough. She is grieving, but she had to muster the courage to come here to talk to the community, to remember the heroes and the heroines that passed away, you know, to remember those people. So now I will just remain with this talking point right now, and I'll go back later. That's something I obviously had on my agenda to talk about. So we say in remembrance of the freedom fighters on this Memorial Day. Like the president rightly indicated, they were great people. First, I want to start from my organization, the USAA. We have, should I say, we had people like Honorable Jebele, the first president of our union, one of the men that established your organization. So we want to remember the great man on this day, whose legacy we are still working in. We, the young ones, and the old, some of the members, the founding fathers and mothers, they are still alive, but we still owe them a debt of gratitude for having that thought to bringing our people together to put our resources together so that we can help our people back home. So Joe Jebele, I think that's the honorable name. Homage to your arches. We want to do a shout out. Remember the great man. I think my brothers and sisters in Minnesota, they did a great thing today. And so we must point that out. I saw the former president of our union and some of the guys, former members of our union, they will be on board pretty soon. They went to the grave of a great son of the Sapo land, Mr. Daniel City. They went there to pay homage to his arches. And so we want to say thanks to our brothers and sisters in Minnesota for doing that. And that's what we need. It's a great man. All those, I'm not here to name all the wonderful people. But on this Memorial Day, we want to remember all of you and what you did for us. The USA right now, we have a little glitches here and there. But that's what that was not what you intended for us. But you know, this is life. Life is a struggle. It's not a roller coaster ride. And sometimes it will be all euphoria. Sometimes you will have some chaos. And that's the nature of life, because if you don't have the order, life will be boring. But at the end of the day, we under the wise of President Myers and supported by the board of directors, the chairman of the board, Dr. Fallison, we will make sure that the union, your dream, cohere. Your dream is for us to remain as one family. And so what the guys did today, that's some of the things you wanted. In good times, we show solidarity. In bad times, we come and see what we can do to support each other. And so that's a great thing. That's a great thing that the guys did. So all the founding fathers, the mothers, we want to say thank you for giving us the organization. When we go to Liberia, we had our son, Senator, Minister of Public Works, our homage to you. The first indigenous vice president of the Republic of Liberia, Thomas Wesson from the Sapo Nation. I'll pay special homage to you. You guys are the real people. You free us. You fought for us. And what we have today is because of the sacrifices that you guys made. On the national level again, we want to say all the progressives. We are not here to name you, but you know yourselves. There are some of us that actually, when we listen to what our parents told us, the punishment, the kind of degradation, the humiliation that the majority, they suffered at the hands of the minority. We still remember that. Because we are told that anybody who forgets history is bound to repeat it. We don't want to forget history, and so we're going to remember it. And people will say, oh, why are you fixated on that? It's not me. I did not establish the history. The American librarians, they made history. And so the bad thing they did was to write it and put it on paper, or to keep my people alive so they can educate me. The last time I checked, the Jews, they have not forgotten about the Holocaust. And the last time I checked, the Rwanda genocide hasn't been forgotten by the people. They built a Rwanda maison in Moranda where the people are remembered. And so the oppression of our people cannot be forgotten, because history tells us that if you do that, the descendant or the great-grandchildren of your oppressors will be empowered. And we don't want to give the people power again after they came from the heat of oppression, and they replicated that. And so in my country, if you want to do that, it's up to you. And so they are coming again inside the county. They want to be our leaders. The great-grandson of the American librarian is coming after what they did to us. They're coming back again. They want to be our senator. We gave him 6 years as a lawmaker, representative, and he did nothing for us. And so it is time for us to reclaim our country. Again, it's democracy. And what it means, before then, the guys, they introduced what they call minoritarian rule. Minority, they rule the country. And so later on, we say, no, we want democracy, rule of the majority. And so the majority got to take over. The progressive, they did the right thing. We want to say congratulations. I read these books. I sit down, for example, I read the great man, Dr. Family, Across the Landscape, to remember the sea, to put myself in the shoes of those guys. When I read these books, I say, no, this one cannot be forgotten. They didn't treat our people right. All right? So, homage, we'll pay a special homage to your memory. Let's transition now to something else. Yeah, if you look across Africa, let's say Moja, for example, movement of justice in Africa. The guys were fighting, they were supporting the progressive forces across Africa, you know. And so the guys did a great job. Like people there, I mean, some people would demonize somebody like Robert Mugabe. I mean, great man, the fought to liberate the indigenous people of Africa. I mean, think about the great fighter in South Africa, Nelson Mandela fought for the liberation of the people. And so we can go across, Kwame Nkrumah, Thomas Sankara, those guys. You know, we can go on and on. Julius Nyerere, the other great fighter from, that's Namibia, I think. Kaundi, Kenneth Kaundi, I think, has a name. Sorry if I don't pronounce it, but I know that I try to read these people and see the impact they made in Africa. So homage, we'll pay special homage to your member today. Let's go to something else. Let's see. Again, let me talk about my daughter a little bit. You know, I have a genius in my family, or should I say, I have geniuses. You know, all the kids are bright, super bright. You know, so one of my daughters, they call Elise W. You know, the Western name, but Elise W. Is doing great. Just like the other girls, they're also doing wonderful. And so she got promoted to the 7th grade. She should have been in 6th grade by now, but because she's so smart, and so she skipped 5th grade. and she went to 6th grade, and she came on top of the class, the valedictorian of her class. And so within, I know 7th grade is small for her, she will get promoted again. So, but Elise, I want to say on behalf of the family, good job. Keep on the wonderful job you are doing. We love you. The support is here. We are here to support you and keep it up. And that's Elise right there. Bright. Very, very bright. All the children, and you know that they say the apple cannot fall far from the tree, right? Yeah, these are the children of esoteric. Let me get my, I don't know, the AC is on, but it's so hot today to the point where I'm literally sweating in studio. All right, so Elise, Daddy loves you. Everybody, Grandma, Mommy Audrey, and everybody else will love you. Thank you for the wonderful job we are doing. Let me get this stuff together here. I don't want to win too much. Break stuff apart. Excuse me, guys. Let me do something here. All right, so that's it, Elise. I love you so much. Congratulations. Keep on the wonderful job. Yes, I can. Words are in short supply to describe how happy I am. The wonderful job that you are doing in school. Keep it on. Keep it on. Yeah, the get grades when she everything is she got it. Everything is A. You know, so now she can get people can get 100% on the quiz, but so now you will get 100 plus. I don't know how to do that. You know, but congratulations, baby. Keep on the wonderful job, and that's what I want to see. All right, that's my daughter over there, Elise Freeman. You know, she the top of her class. All right, let's go to something else that we want to talk about on Voice of SINOE today. Let me also do a shout out to my cousin. Congratulations to Joshua Edwards on your admission to CMU. What is that? CMU. I think it's Central Michigan University. All right, it's the grandson of Honorable Matthew Zarzar. You know, his daughter, Mommy Zarzar, that's Mommy's son, Joshua Edwards. The young man, great. The kids are bright, you know. Again, the gene, Honorable Zarzar is a genius, you know. So the man just propagated the genes everywhere. The kids are bright. So the young man, Joshua, I want to say, let me show you the mother of Joshua. Mommy, that's Zarzar's daughter here. She's in Minnesota. I think she's a nurse and all of that. The kids are all, you know, up there. You know, so Mommy, I want to say thank you so much for the wonderful job supporting my cousin, my little man. I normally don't know the relationship, is that cousin or nephew or whatever. Yeah, but you know, whatever the kids in my family. You know, they were here not too long ago. Fidel brought the family, you know, put on his van. You know, they came here to meet the other family members. Great. That was wonderful. But somebody call me here. I will call the person back. So, Mommy, great job for supporting Joshua and the rest of the family. I think Basilia too played a wonderful role in the young man education. So that's Joshua right there. I want to say congratulations. I think the graduation is will be. Let me see the information they got on the stuff here. Graduation will be held at let's just say 18. I want to see that the date I'm looking for on this stuff here, you know. But anyway, yeah. But Joshua, I want to say congratulations, and we wish you well on your next journey. University. That's the main acceptance lecture there for Mexican University, Central Mexican University. Let me read a little bit of that communication where it says, yeah, Joshua scholarship. Basically, man got a scholarship to go to one of the top universities here in the U.S. You know, these things, they are sometimes necessary because people will say, oh, Zaza, and using our money to send children into advanced schools there, you know, in America. No, the kids are smart. And so they are getting scholarships. So sometimes I just like to read this information so you can get it. So what he says here, it says Central Mexican University. Okay. The guy we do, I think that's the motto over there. And then this communication was dated May 9, 2022. They say, dear Joshua, congratulations and welcome to CMU Chappiwad family. Because of your hard work and dedication to your future, I am pleased to offer you admission to Central Mexican University for fall 2022. Let me put a young man picture here, the letter there, so you can see the scholar. Fall 2022. It is an honor to welcome you to CMU supported community of faculty, staff, current students, and more than 2,400 4,000 students. I'm also excited to let you know that you have earned the following scholarship. Okay, the young man earned a scholarship, right? Let's give you for information: 25% maroon and gold scholarship award. This is $3,188 annually, $13,125 over 4 years. The value of the maroon and gold scholarship award is based on a percentage of tuition. That means if your tuition increases, your award increases. Okay. Doing is in our DNA. Doing is in our DNA. A CMU student, you will engage in life-changing endeavors and classroom dialogue that will challenge you and prepare you for enhanced career opportunities. Not only will you be impacted by the time you spend at CMU student, but your impact on CMU will help shape the future, inspire change, and help our community grow. All right, so that's a little bit of the communication, the scholarship letter that Joshua got. You know, the grandson of Honorable Matthew Zarzar. Okay, so the man is not using Saddle County money to send his children to school. The children are bright, and so they are on scholarship. They are going to school on scholarship. All right, just a little bit. I want to share that information with you. All right, so you know, yeah, America, once you put in the time, the money is here, they will give it to you. And then that's what the kids are doing. All right, so we are very proud of Joshua. All right, let's go to the next thing that we want to talk about. We'll talk about Memorial Day. And we talk about my little cousin there, Joshua. There, guys, what are you doing by the phone? That's a lot of noise. All right, let's get to the next thing that I want to talk about on Voice of SINOE. Let's talk about the breaking news from North Dakota. North Dakota, what is going on? I wish I have we are building our breaking news sound. That thing can bring energy to the show. But, you know, the copyright issue, so the one we're using before is not for us, so they can cut out our show. And that's why we're not playing that. But we are working on something. So USAA North Dakota gets new batch of leaders. Okay. President Kolo is working together with the board members over there and the members as a whole. And so recently, I think 2 days ago, the members of the North Dakota chapter, you know, the convention is coming. And so they needed to get all their officials together. You know, so after viewing the activities of the president and the union as a whole, some members came. Some are new and some are not new, you know, but the change of starter. All right. So let's start from the first person. We'll give you a lot of information from that meeting. I mean, not holistic, but we'll give you the major facts that we got from there. All right. From the officials of that chapter. And we got a communication from the new Secretary General. His name is Massaquoi. Reverend Massaquoi is the new Secretary General for the USAA North Dakota Chapter. All right. So now let me show you some of the officials, and then we'll give you some information. All right. And the major breaking news, I will give it to you. But here is the Secretary General of the North Dakota Chapter. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we see you, Voice of SINOE, we want to say congratulations to Massaquoi. Mr. Massaquoi, or should I say Reverend Massaquoi, was he was living in Atlanta, Georgia. But, you know, the brother was an isolator. He loves the people. He liked to be around his people. Some people local people sometimes say, oh, I don't want to be in Liberian community. I just laugh. Where do the Chinese live? They live in Korean community. The Chinese, they live in their own community. The Caucasians, the rich people, they live, the white people, they live in their own community. I mean, just look at the city. If you look at Philadelphia, the Black Americans, they got predominantly the inside part of the city. But Liberian men will say, oh, I don't want to be in Liberian community. Okay, it's up to you. But just Maxine Goa is people center. He knows where he came from, you know. So he said, you know what, I'm in Georgia, I'm doing good, but I'm isolated. I need to get closer to my family so I will be able to make my contribution. And so Maxine Goa, Reverend Maxine Goa, moved to North Dakota. He is now the Secretary General of that chapter. And so Maxine, want to say congratulations on taking on a huge task for our community. All right, we got here my man David Bow. That's the joking name. When we're in Ghana, we all got names. You know, my name, they call me Zico, okay, in Ghana. But now you can call me Esoteric. So you put that. All right, so for Emmanuel Tia or Emmanuel Goa, David Bow, he was the acting chaplain for that chapter. But now it is time for the men to, you know, communicate fully with the invisible man. You know, so Emmanuel was given a position constitutionally. They had their, you know, their little election, and Emmanuel was given the chaplain position. He would be praying or interceding for that chapter in concert with the national chaplain. That's Mr. Reverend Boto City. You know, so they will be supplicating the invisible man to bring blessings to our union. And so, Emmanuel, we want to say congratulations on your new role as well. Now, this is the major one, and this one needs a little elaboration. North Dakota now has a chair lady. The new chair lady of our North Dakota chapter is my own sister, my own business, our own business, Paulia Kong, or if you like, Tamani Morris. So, sis Paulia was yesterday selected as the chair lady for the Red River Valley chapter. And her selection, her assumption of that role, it is significant. It is very, very vital. It's a watershed movement in the history of the Red River Valley chapter. You know, she's blowing out gorgeous case to us, you know. You know, the reason why sex Paulia selection or acceptance of that role is significant is here's this, here's why. I mean, by the way, she didn't just take the position, she also contributed financially. I'm told about $300, I think. Yes, to tell the people that she is fully on board. Okay, $300. The chair lady for the Red River Valley chapter. Now, here's why this is very important. You see, the community, we are all interrelated. We are big family. Okay, so I think the president alluded to that earlier when she spoke. That quote is from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. He said, what affects one directly affects all indirectly. You see, we all have our connections, you know, all of us in the union. And so recently, unfortunately, lugubriously, melancholically, dolorously, our own mother, the former chair lady of the United Support Association, Madam Carla, not Carla, but the former chair lady, Madam Joyce Sion. She went ballistic not too long ago on our mother, on my mother, Mother Nessie Zarzar. And you have to understand that people have connections. Before then, Sex Paulia was sympathizing with the group of Mother Joyce Sion. She was on board with them. But when the lady went Facebook and started to insult our mother, her mother, because she considers My mother, her mother, when she was in Philadelphia, every day she goes to the old man place to check on her to see how she is doing. The old man is the mother of everybody. And so you say you want members, but you are on Facebook and insulting our mothers. And so this action infuriated and got Sis Paulia angry. She said, no, I cannot be beyond people and they are insulting my mother. I can't do that. This is not right. You can't do that. And so Sis Paulia, they called a meeting yesterday and she said the right thing to do is to get on the side where people are not insulting people. I don't want to be on any group the group was insult children or mothers or whatever the case may be. There people, no, I don't want to be part of that group. And so Sis Paulia yesterday, 2 days ago, she joined the union. She came back in the union. She said, this is the right thing to do. I need to restore my dignity. Because, since I left, I came on your side. Nobody has insulted me. Everybody gave me that same respect I had before. Well, I call my old friends then, they still call me with joke, with cry joke. We don't cut a speech for anybody. But for me to be on your side, and then you are insulting our mothers. I mean, the other young lady over there, she's insulting Reverend Bly and others. I can't be part of that group like that. No. Because it also reflects on me. If you call yourself the chair lady of a group, and you call yourself a board member of the group that I'm part of, and then you guys are on Facebook and insulting the elders of the community. No, I can't have that face for you and myself to be on the same thing. And so Sis Paulia yesterday, she said, I will be the chair lady for the North Dakota chapter of the USAA. So you can see that sooner rather than later, our brothers and sisters that are still putting on chain drums, they will be standing by themselves. Because nobody wants to be part of a group where their parents will be insulted. No. They don't want to be part of a group where one family will have all the positions. No, nobody wants to be part of that group. People want to have some respect too. I can't be part of a group and somebody insulting my papa there, my uncle, my auntie there. No. Then I say, I'll be part of that group. No, that is not how it is. So Sis Paulia, you earn my respect. You earn my respect and you will always earn my respect. You know, I always respect females, no matter what. If I want one of those people, I will come on Facebook, that mother was insulting my mother, but I can't do that. I can't come here because my mother trained me very well. She said, Doctor, you put yourself in the public arena already, so they will cost me, they will cost your dear brothers and sisters. Just be strong. Don't cuss anybody out. But the decision the people will make will send message to them. And so this message that Sis Paulia has sent will make our brothers and sisters over there to readjust their strategy. It is not okay. In the Trisapo tradition, both men will say it is anathema. It is abominable to insult elders. Not even in private before you come public on a global platform and you will insult a whole mother that everybody respects. So Sis Paulia, congratulations. That was very thoughtful of you. And so I will take that case that you're giving us. That's a case of respect. And that's a case of doing that which is right, that which is good. Yes. I used to see you every day. You come to my mom, you bring a little token for her. Oh, Oma, I haven't seen you for some times. You come when the Oma brings a little market, you come and patronize her, and you call her mom. And then this woman, you part of her team. And then she will come and curse your mom. I mean, that's small cause too. The big one that what Mother Johnson will putting on our mother. I would and then Paulia said, I was told that she wanted to come public too, but the woman is cultured. She is trained. She can come public and can't be after all, since Madam Johnson is older than her. So the culture demands that you don't insult your elder. So she said, the best thing I would do, I will make a decision. You know what it means? For Sis Paulia to change gear, you know what that means also is all her friends, they are coming to join the union now. And so the guys going to be standing by themselves. They will, sooner rather than later, they will be in the living room that they did it, awarding themselves and giving themselves an award. So Paulia said, no, I want all sides to give me an award too. That the way they did to President Myers. They recognize what she is doing. And then the chief to Azuma a war. Not too long, next month, there will be a warning. That's why the kind of thing you need. So says Polia, say, I will kiss those guys goodbye. I'm kissing you goodbye, and I'm coming back in the union. So that we respect our mothers and fathers and sisters, whether you old or young. Everybody deserves respect. The organization is something for us to come. We are in a country where things are hard on us, and sometimes we don't see each other because of the work. So when we have convention like that, we come together and embrace each other. That's what we want, and not to insult each other. So Polia, thank you so much for that decision. And thanks to all the members of the North Dakota chapter for campaigning the people there. Alpha Cow, my man Alpha Cow, Melvin Dewey, the man has been mobilized and reaching out to people. Massaquoi, the guys are reaching out to people. The man Emmanuel, the president himself, the vice president of the North Dakota chapter, the guys they are just working to say, guys, Flower will not do anything. Let us come back together as brothers and sisters. Even Sis Polia right now, she forgave Sis Joyce, she forgave her. You say, okay, you have certified yourself. Okay, let us come together and put our resources together and help our people, even though we're not giving you position again. We'll give you the position, a chair lady. All the women then we're ready. We tie our lapper. Then when they say, man, Joyce, you're coming, we put our lapper down for you. But instead of doing the right thing, when we went to North Dakota 2019, that when the men were in the basement and they were cursing each other, they were making flour. It was the announcement that she made, Madam Joyce, and all the women, all the support we gave you because of us. The guys listen. Quick, they ran from down the basement because when she made our announcement, she said, when you guys don't come out right now, we the women, we will put together and form our own organization. All the men and the news went down the basement, the people came down. Then the woman go break the organization. She joined the guy that broke the organization down. And she took side with him. She talks, so says Podia say, we will make sure we got our friends, and because it is because of us that some men say about Korean boka, Madam Johnson about Korean boka, my son the son in the cafe. So my friend boye kakude, then you come home, come to the union. Don't go to that man who went rogue. When somebody went rogue, they got out of the normal, right? They're doing their own thing. So it said Polia. That's a good thing. Emmanuel, you guys are doing the right thing. Thanks for what you are doing in North Dakota. Reverend God, we want to say thank you for coming on board. We want to say special thanks to our board member over there, Mr. Maya Tooley. He is also working hard to bring the members together. Now, let me read some of the communication that they sent to give you some details of the things that are the preparation the guys are making for the North Dakota chapter, hosting the convention. The guys are doing a great job. I'm so impressed. I am so impressed of what they are doing. The group that trying to form their own, they people also break down. Your common board, dividing can solve anything. Can you see Liberia, people? Can you see our country? For 14 years, the men that went to the jungle. We got different factional groups. The other one say Lofa defend for, the other one say SINOE defend for, the other group say Nima defend for. You got the different groups. What happened at the end of the day? We spoiled our country. The country wasn't that developed. It wasn't developed as a matter of fact. But we brought it way down because of division. We're fighting each other. And that's it. We saw what it did to us. And now we are in the US and people still they believe in division. You leave that division. We finish with A. We tested each other's strength. Okay. You're come on board. You don't want to be standing by yourself. Say it's not yet too late. The president is always, when you listen to her, even during her inauguration, she'll kneel down in a spirit of peace and unity. You're come on board. Nobody holding this thing against you. Dividing yourself, it will not make you stronger. No, it is not. So now people are coming on board. The convention you're about to have, you better have. See what's going on right now. Mother necessary. You saw her, the woman who can sit down here and control the whole place. People calling her. I will go to the website again. I can't talk to my own man. The people just calling, Mother Zarzar, how are you today? They just calling the mother. That mother, you go and cussing her. You cussing her. Treasure. Let one else out, baby. All right. So, guys, we want to say congratulations to the members of the North Dakota chapter. Let me see some of the information they sent out to me here, and we'll transition to the next thing we want to talk about here. All right. All right. Let me see. Let's see. The voice of SINOE, I get my own thing. Oh, okay. They say Mother Johnson is not older than Polia. Okay, my fault. Okay. Obaosa, they are friends. They are equal. So you're equal now, move from behind you. What kind of equal you get again now? Yeah, but my own B6 there, you know, I still got respect for her. Even though I went under their skin. That's how you put it. Me, if I get calls about, I will just go under their skin. I still respect, but the B6 says, Kamala Ross, you're come on board. You cannot do. I mean, the Liberian people then, the people that kill each other in one country right now, we're still together. You lead it and without our own power, without kill each other. You're costly, the people that cause Baba, you're come up. We are seeing people, let help our people. The major thing here is to help our people that are suffering bound. That's all we want here. You know, the causing, we try the causing and it ain't solve anything. Some people eat the money, okay, you enjoy the money already. Let come we'll create, we're generating more money. Right now, we almost get almost $100,000 in the account already. You're come on board. Let's pull the resources together. And this time, the only thing we'll do for sure, and the people that are taking the code, nobody holding a strategic position. You can be janitor for sure. We can be janitor for that. You can be holding some drinks. Then for us, you know, when you want drinks, a few bottles, it's up to you, you know. But we can't put you, maybe make you a board member and make you secretary, financial. No position, and you finish. You can come on board. I ask you, you know, maybe when the people that demand question, maybe when you can't, the people can vote for you. You know, then you can be. But for me, I will protest against you when you're running for office. You come on board. I will protest against you. I will cite the history, and people will get very. Oh, I mean, what are you talking about the past? But I didn't bear the past. I your history. The same thing me. You will cite my history while running for office. That's not a good thing I've been doing. I can't do bad things. I can just make people verse saying the truth. You know. But here's what some of the information that people sent to me here. Let's see. Let me see some of the information they sent to me yesterday. That meeting was well attended, and when you see, I didn't put all the picture here, but yes, one of the picture from the meeting, North Dakota. I mean, like that. I mean that picture. I mean, the guys, people are coming from everywhere. They are coming. I'm told over 300 persons were in that meeting. You know, the camera angle can capture everything at once, right? You know, but yes, some of the information they sent to me here. USAA North Dakota, they say fire, right? And they say update from Convention 2022. Voluntary contributions. Honorable Maya Tully, $500. Damn it, our board member. The people getting ready for the convention. Honorable Maya Tully, casual now pledge. The man gave $500 cash on the spot. Give it to the financial secretary or the treasurer. And we got Sis Tamani Morris. She was appointed a chair lady, and she gave $300 as well. All right, the chair lady, she didn't just take the position. She didn't just take the position, but she also gave $300. All right, and the guy here, Mercy Sua. Mercy Sua too. I'm told she gives several crate of beverage. Okay, several crates. The treasurer is responsible for. No, it says she is responsible to fry all the color. So all the order will go in North Dakota. You will eat color until you get tired. The treasurer she will fry all the color you will eat from day one. If you want to put some color in your bag, or you will bring some because you'll be frying color all day. So all the color for that convention, that the treasurer will be taking care of all the color. Okay. And she also provided 3 cases of fish. Okay. So the treasurer, she's not joking. She said, I will fry all the color, all the breakfast color, all the brunch colors, all the lunch color, all the dinner color. I will fry everything. When the people ready to go, you won't get 2 bags set. How many bags of color you want to bring it home? I will give it to you. You know, so the woman is taking care of all of that. Also, let me see here. All right, so let's see it. Also together. Or altogether, we say 9 bags of rice was contributed at that meeting yesterday. 9 bags of rice. So the people, they are not joking. Contributed 9 bags of rice. And Madam Princess Jalia provided sacks of water. Okay. Yes, says Princess Jadia also gave sacks of water. Details to follow. So this one, that are everything I just giving you a little bit. More things coming from that meeting. Let me see another communication from the secretary himself. Why he sent. I will look at all the communication and coming out. Let me see what the secretary said. He said, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news from North Dakota. Red River Valley. All right. So they say here, the United States Association Red River Valley Chapter in the Americas. Okay. The general meeting was held at the Queen's Palace, right? Yesterday, the Queen of the Union, right? At the Queen's Palace. Okay. Yesterday, and they said the upcoming convention August 24 or August 4, 2022 in North Dakota, and the meeting, and when they said the meeting went well, some officials were appointed in power. Those are Sister Paulia Kun or Tamani Morris, she's the chair lady, and that's from the secretary office here, right? She is the chair lady, Emmanuel Goa, chaplain, and Maxine Goa, general secretary of the North Dakota chapter. And more, over the meeting was held, it was great. Some members even stated their contribution by making pledges: 9 bags of rice, 3 boxes of fish. You got cricket style or boxes of style, and then you say catch. You say $800. All right, it's a little disparity right there. That's a little because the first one I read, it seems was 900 or that's okay there. Yeah, that's $800. That's right. All right, so that $800, you got no disparity. That's no contradiction. So the members of the North Dakota chapter, it say other details coming, right? That everything I just gave. So if you don't hear your name, everything more things are coming. I just wanted to give the breaking. When you say breaking news, we are not giving you everything. We just give you some little information. So 2022 convention, August 4th, you want to be in Fargo. The people that they are seriously mobilizing. Before we get to August, all the people that are vexed, they will also get on board. All of them, they will leave all that thing because when they're having a meeting, only 4 or 5 persons can go there. I mean, wait, 5 persons, what can you do? The people President Kolo is well known over there. He ran for the Liberian Association North Dakota chapter. You want to be so that people know the brother, and so they know who is the leader in that place. So when you a French group on the side, nobody will come to your team. You're just wasting your time. You know what I'm saying? You're just wasting your time. Your Kamara boat. The brother and sister that in the hall. When I begin was small, right? My brother and the late Jefferson, peace be to the arches. I mean, myself will fight all day. We'll fight. One family again. I mean, so family can fight. It's not anything. We finished fighting already over. Why are you still on your Kamara boat? Next, the convention that coming, you won't be leader. You can contest for any position. But it's not right for one family to have all the position. The queen, the publicity man, the secretary, the financial man, the board chair. How will be one family? And how people who wants to be part of that organization? Your Kamara board, let's come to the real organization where the membership, the leaders, both men will say eclectic from everywhere. People coming from everywhere. Now only one place. Now one family. We don't have that queen. That queen got England team where one family will be queen and it will be the royal family. No. It has to be distributed. Power has to be distributed. It can't be one family. All right, so the leaders of North Dakota want to say great job. I'm told, say Paulia and says Joyce and more blue. So about all day. Common way. About Oblia Morake already or door blue now. I bought Joyce and well. They say and say and then one they say they walia. Why you want to break your organization? Can't just can't board. Because Paulia, that smart she giving us time. She's not joking. She's going to change everything. North Dakota, you see that case? She's casing you Baba now. That Baba case is a Baba case. All the people, all friends, then she bringing them on board. The other day, the other powerful lady, Paulia cry. You see all the Paulia. When you say Paulia, you know what Paulia means in Sapo, right? The blessing. Paulia. When Sapo man say Paulia power, the blessing. So Paulia has come home. So the blessing you, they're not bad luck. So you got the 2 Paulias. They are on board. So how you can win our people right now? How you can conquer the people? The other great Paulia in the Delaware Valley chapter. You know, she threw her own attention before she was flirting with the guys then. But the people start crossing the Marcos and the Parcos. I don't want people that are put crossing Marcos and Parcos. No. So Paulia came. She and the president to reconcile. So, I mean, the great Teresa Salif, all the people that are coming on board now. Come on, man. I thought you had that. The PSA they did and Blackwood. I mean, and played it one missile, whole day. The thing, you gave yourself a war. You're leading to there, you come. We are not there with you. When you come in, I will kick out for you. I will kick out. Me, that's your bullet. I saw all your can. I will kick out. Now, my promise, I will kick out for you. I can't eat out. I can't eat me with my teeth. Right in my mouth. All right, so guys, that's a little joke of me. But on a serious note, we want everybody to come home. What we are doing here is not benefiting our people in Liberia, our children in Liberia. Imagine the whole diaspora community. They were referencing the sub. Even up to now, people still referencing us. They say, look at the people, then they are divided. And during their inauguration, they are raising close to $50,000. What is it that the people are doing right? People are still pointing at us. So why we want to diminish our strength? You come on. Says Kamala Rose, you come home. The woman that win the queen title, and she said to the queen, Beatrice, you come home. That rest, man, you come. Your leader kind of that throwing tension, and we want to quote. Will be you can. You still our brother and sister there. Hey, my man, sister, talk about you can. Oh, begin feeling you can home, my man. You start going on sweating. All of you can home. The president will accept everybody. We are not mad at anybody. So I thought you more favorable in the what they say? I don't know the type of word for that. You know what it can be throwing in or whatever they call it. You are leading team and I mean, we are way up here. People buy home, they look up to us, and then we are on Facebook and fighting. Come on, people. Where we have to go to heaven to prove no, man. Heaven is just so that the earth here. We have to make the earth better for us. Because you know why I say heaven? Jesus, you know what Jesus said? When you're praying, say, our Father, which are in heaven. Hello, be down, thou cannot come. He didn't say that cannot should go. Jesus himself coming on earth. Let me see the call coming in here. Let me see, there's a call here.
Yes, Mr. Monable.
Hey, Mr. Monable, welcome to the VOSD. Welcome to VOSD. You got another device on the side?
No.
Okay, welcome aboard. What's your take?
You know, I'm enjoying. I'm enjoying your enthusiasm today. I like the topic that you're on right now, and that's why I've been telling everybody. You know, when you're a big brother, you play the big brother role.
All right.
And that's exactly what we are playing. We do not have enemies. We don't want to have enemies. We are all type of people. And I like the way you are appealing to all of them to come back home. Let bygone be bygone. People made mistakes. When they realize that mistake, they try to mend the best way that we can come together. And I really having the best of my show since today. I've been listening to you with everything, including the president.
Thank you.
When
Thank
you
you.
came on board.
Thank
and we love that. And let us continue to preach that particular subject you're preaching all day. And then I must say congratulations to the people of North Dakota. Come on board. Don't stand by. We are still type of people. Whatever happens, at the end of the day, it's the type of people. That's how it is. So I just want to remind those that start to be on the fence, start to jump down, they don't want to jump. Get on the fence, get on top, and jump down and join us. Thank you, Mr. Paget, for that.
All right.
Today is my wedding anniversary. I think I put it in your chat room there. You'll see it there later on.
Okay, Jay. I mean, yeah, a lot of information, man. So, but congratulations. So, how many years? How many years now?
14.
14. Wow.
Yeah, but we've been together more than 20.
Oh wow. That's excellent. Good leadership example right there.
Yeah, we got 2 kids. My son just going to college this fall. He's 17, and we just had the orientation to the campus last week for 2 days. So I'm a happy father. I'm so proud of my son.
All right, Mr. Madu. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
All right.
That's the
Bye-bye.
chairman. That's the chairman for the membership committee of the USAA over there. Mr. Maya Madu is always calling in to give his contribution to the show. All right, so congratulations, beautiful sister. We always take a good decision that will benefit our community. It is part of our quarter. All right, that's good. That's good. I saw some of the comments that come in here. Let me congratulations, Massaquoi. That's the president of North Dakota Chapter over there. Just want to engage your comments. Congratulations, Madam Tamane Morris, chair lady. Yeah, that's a powerful chair lady over there. Congratulations, E-Man. Congratulations, Reverend Maxine. All right, Mandy, you know, I didn't see congratulations to 22 from you. What happened? I didn't see that one. You skipped that one. Let me not start trouble here. Watching from Congo Town. Okay, thank you for following, buddy. I'm watching from the compound of the incoming Senator, Honorable Zarzar. Yeah, we're going to be talking about the senator in a little bit here. Yeah, so stay tuned. Thank you, Madam President. I'm following. I'm watching from Bannersville, watching from Liberia, Monrovia. All right, and a lot of people following today. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. In Minnesota, we brought lots of people on board as well. Damn it. Yet, at the president of the Minnesota chapter talking, sooner rather than later, they will send me the roster of the members since Madam Marie Pine came on board. Minnesota Power, the people there, everybody going. I told you the last meeting, the people they had, the attendance were not less than 500 members. Okay, so we're going to bring the roster because the USAA again is not only support people, right? So they can bring anybody who sympathizes with the agenda of the organization. They can bring people from everywhere. So Madam Pine is very flexible. She is affable. She's an extrovert. It's not introvert, right? So she's outgoing. So she's reaching out even to her working place. She's bringing all the directors on board. You know, the house you know, she's not joking. That woman is not joking. And so she's telling us that Minnesota will bring a lot of people. So she didn't want to put number one, she said lots of people. All right. So it's not easy. When you go to Iowa, President Franklin and the Vice President Abel Morris, they are not joking. They are just recruiting and say the convention that is coming. Our people are suffering by we need to carry more people, more money because the Queen contest, we got to win it too. And so everybody mobilizing. They're not joking. The convention, you miss it. You are missing something very important. You know? No one laughing. All right, guys, let me go to the next thing that I want to talk about today. So, guys, congratulations to the members of the USAA Red River Valley, North Dakota. All right, that's something I want to talk about here. I call this leaders must set good examples for their followers. The effects of alcohol. All right. When I say alcohol, it's not the one when you get hurt that we're gonna put on your skin or on your soul to kill it, to kind of kill the germs and stuff. No, that's not what I'm talking about. By alcohol, I mean liquor. Now, what I'm talking about? Drugs. But we're now talking about liquor. You know, when you are a leader, you have to set example. I don't know when the last time those of us in America, or I mean, you be back home across the globe, when the last time we saw the president, Joe Biden, with beer bottle in your hand or advertising on Facebook, like you say, Guinness or Jack Daniels, sitting in front of you, either celebration or not. I mean, do you see that? No, you don't see that. There's a reason why. The reason is you are a leader. What that means is what you do it is an example to the people that you are leading. Okay? And so you can be a leader and you are imbibing, you are drinking incessantly. When you say non-stop, every time you're drinking, you're drinking. Anytime you have a gallon in the garage, that bottle of liquor. Anytime you sit somewhere, that liquor. I'm not saying when you're an ordinary person, it's different, but when you consider yourself a leader or leaders, then you have to set a better standard for yourself. Because when you are inebriated as a leader, when you are drunk, what decision do you make? What decision do you make? What decision? I mean, if you are intoxicated, do you make sound decision? I don't know, but I don't think so. You are compromised, and that's why even the experts, the people make laws. When you are drunk, you don't drive. All right, that's the reason why the people, nothing wrong with them, but they don't make law and say, oh, when you are drunk, don't drive, because when you are drunk, you are not psychologically okay. There's a psychological imbalance. So when you drink, you sit at home. You don't get in the street. So alcohol has many negative effects. I mean, if you are in a relationship, it can affect your relationship big time. I mean, research has shown that, it also affects your sexual life. It can ruin your relationship. All right? I mean, it can put you at risk of doing things that you are not, if you are sober, things that you will not do when you are sober. When you are drunk, you do those things. So as a leader, you have to set good example, okay? And I'm not doing this to kind of make people a low bar, but I'm just saying, if you consider yourself leader or yourself leader, then you must set good example. You can't be drinking all the time, because when something happened to you, I care for you, even though you think me to be your enemy right now, but I still care for you. I get human feelings. All right. And so I see my brothers and sisters, some people, they just drinking and drinking and drinking, especially the guys that are part of the union, or if you like, they were leaders of my organization before, and then right now they are vet, and for momentarily they say they get their own organization. But I see those things, they say they're leading people right now. And every time I see they're drinking, sorry, I will show some pictures. I mean, this is not, it doesn't show leadership. I mean, your man son, I mean, the brother, I have nothing against him, but I want the brother to kind of slow down with the immigration, the drinking of alcohol. It's not safe. I mean, this is not, it doesn't make you a b-boy. Every time you get liquor, you go around liquor. It's not right. So the man got to scale back, and he says he's a leader of Sapo, wherever, Sapo Dental Association. He can be the financial or the trade. Yeah, he's the financial secretary. You are a leader. So what example are you setting? With all the battle of alcohol, I mean, what message are you sending to the people? Okay. Yeah, man, Darius, yeah. All the liquor. Darius is a financial man, right? How can you be a financial secretary and let's say treasurer, you get the people money and you guys are drinking 24/7? It's not leadership. Even their president himself, 24/7, the man is drinking. And I find that to be disturbing. If you look at it health-wise, it's not safe. It's not safe for your health. You will say, oh, why you worry about my health? I don't see you as an enemy. You're still my brothers and sisters. And I don't want anything to happen to you guys. And so I must speak when you are going wrong. And that's why I am the representative of the elders. Because the elders ask me that, so you put the poor people on the red track. Whether they like you or not, tell them the truth. So, for example, when you look at the effect of alcohol, for example, right? It said that the long-term effect it has. It said persistent changes in mood, including anxiety and irritability. You get vexed all the time for no reason. You're angry. Alcohol, it has a long-term impact negative impact on you. It causes insomnia. You can't sleep. You have to sleep at night. That's a negative impact of alcohol. It weakens your immune system, meaning you might get sick more often. Alcohol, that's the long-term impact it has on you. It also has, it changes in your libido and sexual function, okay? Your libido, the sexual drive, the thing that can make you you're a human being, you need that, It reduces that, say alcohol does that. It changes your appetite and your weight, okay? Alcohol also does that. It affects your weight and your diet. You can't eat properly the way you're supposed to eat. All right. It has problem with memory and concentration. Okay. It affects your concentration and your memory. Difficulty focusing on tasks. Those are the effects of alcohol. Increased tension and conflict in romantic and family relationships. Okay, the alcohol those are negative impact alcohol has on people. And so I want my brothers and sisters, especially when you are saying you are a leader, you are skilled by on these things. Now, I'm not going to call name, and I'm not happy about it, but because of the consumption of alcohol, I was told one of our brothers, like, I will put the information in the speculation room, okay, or voice to sign up. All right, so you can know, because I don't have the evidence right now. So we can put it in the factual room. So I will put this in what is in the speculation room. All right. So in the speculation room on the question of alcohol, right now they say one of our brothers was incarcerated for 6 months for drinking because he was drinking and driving. And you also had a warning before. And these things, they are not okay for our community. I mean, even though our brothers and sisters, they were excited the other day, the family, they are mourning, they are crying, and then they were on Facebook and celebrating all people, child dead, and your brother, he did something ridiculous. And I mean, the people are rejoicing on Facebook. Why the people, family, the young woman was in the morgue. They didn't even go there, even though they say they show solidarity, they're in solidarity with the family, but they didn't send representation. They didn't go there to sympathize with anybody. But now, the same group, I'm not going to call the name, but the man is a board member of the Sapo Dancers Association in Americas. And I'm told that the brother is now in jail for 6 months for drinking alcohol. Incessantly, 24 hours, the guys are drinking. It's not safe for us. Follow, that's how you put it. I can make all the big money, you will not see me with alcohol. It does nothing. Suppose I think I can be drunk all the time. No, I don't drink. And so in the speculation room right now, one of our brothers is now in jail. I'm not happy about it. And I don't want another person to be victim of that. No. Let us skill by on the alcohol. Let us leave it. Alcohol does nothing. It does not make you to look important. It just, I mean, look at the effect of alcohol that I just listed. It ruins your relationship, because when you're a woman in the house and 24 hours you drunk, you think a woman will be happy with that? No, she's not going to be okay with that. So let us try, especially your board member, and you drunk, you go to jail for that. It's not a good thing. It is not a good thing. Let us teach our children. We get children, and we are on Facebook and posting alcohol whole day, 24/7. But then at the same time, we say we are community leaders. I mean, come on, guys. It's not b-ball thing yet. When you want to be b-ball, I want to see you getting that PhD, that b-ball right there. I want to see you getting another, like my man here, you got a master. That's a good thing. Get another one. Do something. Help somebody in the community. But they're 24 hours drinking alcohol, and now, as a result, now your board member, one of them, is now in jail. It's in jail. I don't like it. Do I like it? No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to the family, but I know the wife, the woman, or the girlfriend, she has talked to the brother so many times, because alcohol is an addiction. Once you are addicted to it, you don't want to leave it. You want to do it 24/7. The money that you are taking to buy alcohol, you could use it to buy something else for the family, or you put it in the child saving account for school or for something, But the people spend, I mean, how you expect any liquor? They are not cheap. They spend money 24/7 buying liquor. Why is this okay? All right. And so this is the voice of SINOE. We want to say we are sorry for our brother that went to jail for drinking, but it tells you that you have to change, you have to alter course. You're leading drinking business. You're leading alcohol business. It's not good. All right. So guys, so that's something I wanted to talk about. And so I just want us to leave the alcohol business. If you want to drink in moderation. Don't drink to the point where you start driving and you put yourself in jeopardy and the community as well. Because when you are drunk and you're driving, you are not only a danger to yourself, you are also a danger to others. And so why not do the thing in your privacy or your house? You're ready to go to bed, but I would not encourage you in the first place, because the money you are using to buy alcohol, why you can put in something productive? You can put it somewhere. It will accumulate over time. For the children. If you don't have children, some of the things that we ignore, for example, they call it, American people use, they like euphemism, right? So they say final expense, right? Why don't, I mean, eventually we'll die. Why you can put it somewhere when you die and the family will use that money to bury you, or the children will use it for something better? I mean, put the money, they got a lot of things that you can use the money for. Instead of just drinking. It's not big boss stuff there. That belly thing you're doing there, like brother man said, that belly will be drinking all day. You would tell about your family, you're drinking and spending that money on alcohol, the addiction. All right, guys, so that's something we wanted to talk about on Voice of SINOE here. You know, one of our brothers is now in jail for 6 months. Speculatively, information from the speculation room of Voice of SINOE. All right, so we want to put it. I'm not going to put it there. I know his name, but I'm not going to put his name. Those things, they don't make me happy. I'm not going to come here and celebrate the mystery of another person. No, I'm not going to do that. All right. No, I'm not that kind of person. If you are in bad times, I will sympathize with you. If that's something I can do to help, let me know. We'll contribute, you know. But I'm not happy. I'm not going to be on Facebook and celebrate. Oh, my brother go to jail, you know, for drinking. No, it's not a good thing. I want that. So I want that behavior to be changed. Please, it should be a message to the other brothers and sisters that are in the habit of drinking. I mean, all the time they're just drinking and drinking. It's just not right. All right, it's not good for you and others. All right, so let's do something else. I'm not trying to moralize, but again, I'm the moral leader of SINOE County. The people, the elders, they crown me as the moral head of SINOE County. You know, so I will moralize on you sometimes. You know, if not always, because if I see something wrong, I will bring it. I will talk it. You know, I will talk it. We will not keep it. All right, so guys, I will be back with the next thing, but let me take a quick commercial break here, and I will be right back. Let me get some lubricant to lubricate my esophagus, and let's bring the queen of traditional music here. I'll be right back. Sigele Amademwa. All right, guys, welcome back to Voice of SINOE in the Diaspora with Dr. Sayapu, the esoteric, understood by the chosen few. Welcome back on the platform. Let's say this one, I want to go to SINOE politics a little bit here, so that you can know. Hold on a second. I'm gonna do something back there quick. Let me do something here. All right, guys, let's talk about the political grandiose County a little bit here. All right, so again, we are going towards 2023. As 2023 is crucial for SINOE County and Liberia as a whole. You know, the people that we elect will determine the direction the country will go in. And so we are following the leaders in the county, what they are saying and what they are doing. And so we want to talk about Honorable Zarzar, the incoming senator of SINOE County. After serving the people of District number 3, SINOE County, beautifully, wonderfully. And so now he's coming. You saw he is still in the county on the awareness program. It's not campaign right now. When the campaign starts, you know, SINOE County will literally be in control of Honorable Zarzar. Yeah, but the Honorable Zarzar appeared on SINOE community radio station the other day. He had an interview with one of the reporters over there, and I thought it was a wonderful interview. The lawmaker summarized his education, and he also gave us his achievements. You know, he outlined some of his, and not holistically, but he gave us some of his achievements. And so, you know, this is the Voice of SINOE. So I want to use the opportunity, those that did not have the opportunity, to listen to the incoming senator of SINOE County, to hear from the man himself what he said, things that he has done for the people of SINOE County and the Republic of Liberia as a whole. All right, so you can know he worked in the diaspora in the United States, international organizations, and myself, I can attest to that. Lutheran Social Service, when I came, you know, he used to carry us. The people would do this, getting, you know, orientate you to America, what to do and what not to do, to give you some education. He used to carry us. And you'll be in the class, and the gentleman that is teaching used to teach us. Then Mr. Zarzar will say, oh, you want me to contribute to something? Yeah, then you will come and give some lecture, give some ideas. You know, so as a result, the trainer, the guy that was training us, even though you never knew the academic background of Honorable Zarzar, you would say, oh, so his boss man came in the class one time, the guy that was teaching us, his supervisor came and he introduced Mr. Zarzar as, he said, yeah, it's Dr. Matthew Zarzar. Then the man said, no, you know, Mr. Zarzar doesn't like the impersonation and lying, all those things. He said, no, I'm not a doctor, but I got some degrees, you know, college education. He said, okay, that's great. So from that occasion, you know, the next thing, they send a man, they say you apply. The man, they got one of the positions over there, and you know, time they hired a man. He was working with Lutheran Social Services downtown Minneapolis. You know, so you were doing some auditing for the city of Brooklyn Park, you know, doing you want to send a man, a finance man, you know, so different areas you are doing a lot of things. So Mr. Zarzar was on Voice of SINOE in Liberia, you know. This is the Voice of SINOE in the diaspora. And so let's listen to part of that interview, okay? So you can hear what the lawmaker said, you know, a little bit of the interview. I'm not playing the whole thing, you know, but it was impressive, quite impressive interview. Let me see. All right, this is the one. A lot of communication coming to me here. I will look at it later, but let me take this out of the way. All right, let me play this quickly. This is a quick interview here. Let's get a whole full screen here.
Yeah, good evening. Yeah, you're loud and clear. It been a while down since I think your entering or being a boss assignment. Wow, I believe.
Yes, you are right.
Okay. So now,
For obvious reasons.
for obvious reasons, if I can retrospect, I believe since the, as I can say, attack in the studio at that time.
Yes.
Okay. So let go quickly into our discussions. First state, we understand that there are a lot of rumors in the street corners that Honorable Zarzar is a household name. For the benefit of those who do not know, who is Honorable Marvin G. Zarzar?
My name is
So the question is, who is Mr. Zarzar, right? So he's about to introduce himself to the global community, if you like, okay? Because he's your own voice in SINOE as well now. And so, let's hear the man.
I feel G. Zarzar. I'm a son of SINOE County.
Okay, he didn't say I'm a son of the Gambia or the Ghana or Nigeria. You know, he said I am a son of SINOE County. Okay, that's the first thing he said. Listen.
My father's name is Johnson Zarzar. My mother's name is Sereya Wanja Zarzar. They were all subsistence farmers.
Okay, in other words, he is not from a rich family. He didn't born with silver spoon in his mouth, right? He went through the struggle to get to where he is right now. And not other people that will go and steal their great-grandparents, will loot people property. No, they were subsistence farmers. You know, they were making farm to survive. Okay, your parents.
I was born in Vubadi, which is a subsection of the Sapo ethnicity. I get it from the Seacom belt. I started my schooling at the Robert Gibley School of Beginners in Division Number 4, Firestone, Maryland County. I later returned to SINOE and enrolled at the Vubadi Public School, but I obtained my elementary education from the Elementary Demonstration School in Greenville. I also attended and graduated from the St. Joseph Catholic School in Greenville. I briefly attended the SINOE High School, and I obtained a scholarship through the Southern Baptist Educational Convention.
So, yeah, I mean, you're a lawmaker, right? He didn't say, oh, I took money to go to, he said he got a scholarship because he was a smart man. He's still a smart man. So he got a scholarship. I just told you that his grandson, right? Joshua Edwards, just got a scholarship as well. So he was a bright student. And so he had his education has been on scholarship. You know, he pays attention to his school.
I to attend Rex Institute. After my graduation from Rex Institute, I matriculated to the University of Maryland, University of Liberia first, where I earned a degree of Bachelor of Business Administration.
Okay. The man is not hiding his degrees, right? Some of the guys, they will say, oh, went to the school. They can't say anything about it, just lie, right? So the man is telling you where he went to school, where he got his degrees. So he got a BBA from University of Liberia.
I also studied political science at the University of Liberia.
Studied political science at the University of Liberia.
Actually, I went to the University of Liberia in the business college. But while in the business college, I was impressed with the teaching of a gentleman called Dr. Elise Sawyer. I had to do a course called social science. And Dr. Elise Sawyer and many others at the university were very keen on bringing out decent students. In that class, his emphasis was on, as a leader, to have integrity, to be honest, and to be accountable.
See, those are values that he learned from the late Dr. Sawyer, okay? You have to be honest. You have to be a man with integrity, leave the lies and stuff like that. So he paid attention to the great statesman, Dr. Sawyer. And that's the kind of man that trained Mr. Zarzar. And so he learned those values from the man, and he brought that to leadership, okay? So you will not get anything crooked from Mr. Zarzar. Mr. Zarzar tells you, come to my office, 2 o'clock, he will be there waiting for you. You will not give, if something changes, he will send you a communication and say, oh, something coming, so come this time. He's straightforward. You know, he got those values because that's how people respect you. If you are keen to your word, you keep your word, you tell somebody, so I'll do this, you do it. You know, listen.
But this, I literally took that. So when I got my employment at finance, I always aspire to be the best, to do my best. And because of my performance, I was awarded a scholarship.
So when you went to finance, because of the performance, you were awarded another scholarship to come and oversee now, to travel overseas to do advanced studies, okay?
Another scholarship to attend the Southeastern University in Washington, D.C.
Southeastern University in Washington, D.C. The man giving you where he went to school, right?
United States, where I earned an MBA with emphasis in business, MBA, emphasis in banking and finance.
Okay. MBA, emphasis in banking and finance, okay?
Finance and banking, actually.
Finance and banking.
I also attended the University of Maryland in College Park.
University of Maryland in College Park, okay?
Where I studied accounting and management.
Accounting and management.
I also graduated from the Test Institute of Technology in Maryland, USA.
Test Institute of Technology in Maryland.
To gain proficiency in banking, I also attended the American Institute of Banking.
American Institute of Banking.
In Washington, D.C. I also attended the Central College in Minnesota.
All right, Central College in Minnesota.
To complete a special course in payroll and taxation.
Payroll and taxation.
Several diplomas from the Prince George's College. My fellow citizens. For over 40 years, I've worked.
Over 40 years, okay? For over 40 years, you will not hear anything about it, man, stealing money. Nothing. He's clear because he just told you that he learned from the late Dr. Amos Sawyer that integrity matters. Be honest. Do that which is right, and you will get the respect of the whole world.
In several positions, in several places, I served in public, private, and academic institutions. Upon my graduation from Briggs Institute, I was immediately employed at the Ministry of Finance, assigned in the Office of the Comptroller as a cadet. As I demonstrated hard work, honesty, and integrity, I was promoted.
Hard work, honesty, and integrity. Those 3 components.
As a bookkeeper and later as an accountant. I was again promoted as financial analyst and later as a supervisor for cash, the current position they have.
I'll forward a little bit.
I served at the central bank as the general manager.
Let me forward a little bit.
I am the chairman of the board of trustees of the premier university.
I mean, think about it. He is the current chairman right now of the board of trustees at the University of Liberia. Okay? So Mr. Zarzar brings a lot to the table. SINOE County stands to benefit hugely if Mr. Zarzar, I shouldn't say if, when he is elected as a senator, we have to restore the integrity of SINOE County. Or man, when the Republic of Liberia, the premier university, which the people call the macrocosm of the larger society, University of Liberia. All right? Because that Liberia ain't macrocosm, Liberia ain't small phone, the University of Liberia. All right? So when the University of Liberia can select a man to be the chairman for the board of trustees, that tells you the man is a noble man. That's the man you need to be a leader.
University of Liberia. What did I do for the Liberian people while serving in all of these prestigious positions?
Okay, now he about to give you a little bit some of the things that he did when you're serving in these prestigious positions. Okay?
At the Ministry of Finance, My greatest achievement was
Okay, his greatest achievement. One of it he come and give you. Greatest.
to work on a task force that abolished the hot taxes in Liberia.
Okay, he was one of the guys that worked on a task force that abolished the hot tax.
Liberia. Okay. I worked on that task force after the coup. My fellow citizens, most of my listeners are young citizens who were either too young or were not born when I started contributing to this country. As a man of peace,
Right here. 1 2 1 2. Check the mic. Mic check. Right here. 1 2 1 2. Check the mic. Mic check. All right. I think that the sound is good now. The sound right here. 1 2 1 2. Check the mic. Mic check. All right. I think that the sound is good now. The sound's right here. All right, guys. So you can see some of the things that Mr. Zarzar was doing in the country. All right, some of the things you're doing.
When I was in the U.S., I helped to organize the citizens in SINOE County, the citizens from SINOE County that were in the States, for the total unity of our people. We helped to establish.
All right, so when you came to the U.S., the man said, because he's a man of unity, so you say, I got to unite my people. So the SINOE County organization in the U.S. currently, it was the legacy. That's something that Mr. Zarzar established to keep our people together.
The SINOE County Association in the Americas. We work on the Constitution and established that. That's how SINOE citizens in the States became united. I was the vice president. My colleague, Senator Yesio, was the.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Zarzar is a wonderful leader. I mean, if you have time, you can watch the interview. It's a great interview. He went into detail discussing his background and some of the schools that he built in the country when you are at the Ministry of, like you say, Education. I mean, Mr. Zarzar is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful leader. And the people of SINOE County, you will not make a mistake to replace him with that corrupt man they call TJ. Okay? It will be a wonderful decision. It will be in your interest and the interest of your great-grandchildren to make Mr. Zarzar your senator. But I'm quite sure the people, you will do that because it is clear from what you have demonstrated. Let me show you something. Let me check my sound here. Do that because it is clear from what. All right, my sound is good here. That was a good observation from Mr. Panton over there. So guys, 2023 is already set for Mr. Zarzar to be the next senator. All right, I will send a video to you. I will do so. So 2023, it is said that Mr. Zarzar will be the next senator of SINOE County. He went into great detail in this video telling us what he did for the people of Liberia, the people of SINOE County, building schools and paying teachers and regularizing the status. Are you calling it the community? Let's say the county districts, the various districts that were legitimate in the country, that they don't want people to get jobs, so they may operationalize those things, and no telecommunication for our people in SINOE, and he lobby with Lone Star and they build those things, and the money that they lobby for that they sent to the county when he was when you were first elected as a representative, the millions of dollars that TJ then squandered, what effort he made after TJ then ate the money, he took action. TJ was indicted and TJ was declared, so that validated what he said. And so this is the man you want. That's what they call accountability. That's what they call providing oversight. They send the superintendent, he is accountable to the lawmakers. Okay, they send money to the county. His job is to discharge the duty and make sure the structure, whatever the people agreed on, is done. But he did not do that, and the lawmaker went after him to make sure that what did you do with the money that we sent here? And TJ couldn't account for it. He was cussing people out. And the man said, okay, you can bring that nonsense to me. So the file, he wrote the whole report, comprehensive report, sent it to GSC. And the GSC came, they went to the county, the auditors sent it to TJ. And their findings, they took into court, and Mr. Zarzar was set right. All right? And so this is what you want. If we have people like this in the country, if we have more of Mr. Zarzar in the country, Liberia will be a good country in the next 10 years. But if you want to maintain people that TJ, guess what? TJ does not care. That man does not care for anybody over there but himself. Right now, TJ is on life support. If you give TJ another 9 years, guess what? He doesn't care. The first 9 years you gave him, the only thing the man could tell you, oh, you know what? The only for 9 years, I can't pass a bill because Nambeslo Ghost came back and blacked my bill. That's what the man will tell us. And he is celebrating the death of another person. That's what TJ can tell after 9 years. And Mr. Zarzar is giving us community college. What he did as a chairman of the House Committee on Education. The bill was sponsored by the late Mabutu, and then the bill was sent to the lower house, and he made sure that that bill was passed. And today, SINOE County has community college, whereas TJ refused to build schools for our children. All right, that's the man you need. Now, let me close with the last talking point here. The last thing I want to close with here, and we'll call it a day, is what called Representative Crayton Duncan declined to tell us the source of his wealth. Okay, you see, apparently, Mr. Duncan never had people that Dr. Sawyer to educate him. All right, and so they are not honest. They are not straightforward people. The man that is coming to lead, that wants to be our senator, our whole county senator, he was on ERBC. All right, Mr. Crayton Duncan was on ERBC, and he said he built all these projects, he gave people loans, and he did all the other one. And the interviewer, Mr. Sober George, asking a profound and basic question, and Mr. Duncan dodged the question. And that validated what we have been saying from day one. This guy is not coming to lead you. He is coming for money. He can't tell us where he is getting the money from. That he is using, he's saying, oh, I built 35 buildings, and I did this one. I gave marketeer $2 million. The man would asking, okay, sir, all these things that you are building and all of that, where did you get the money from? Crayton Duncan said, we are men. That's what the man could tell. When Liberian men tell you, say we are men, that corrupt, especially the politicians. When they say we are men, they're not telling you, say, they don't want to tell you correctly that they are corrupt. But the man is telling us that he is corrupt. When he cannot tell us the source of his wealth, that has proven us right, what we have been saying. Crayton Duncan is not in your interest. Don't take it from me. I want to play the video so you can hear Crayton Duncan. What he said. The man asked you a simple question. Simple question. Where did you get all the money from? By the way, you don't know Crayton Duncan, the man here, the man that wants to be our senator. And for 6 years in the House of Representatives, one of the responsibilities of a lawmaker is to make law. The man did not sponsor one bill in the country, no one law, but he wants to be senator for SINOE County. One bill he did not sponsor. Right now, as we speak, the people of SINOE County, they can call him foreign lawmaker because he lives outside the country. He's a chairman on foreign affairs. And so all he does is stay out of the country. When you talk about budget, when a budget time, he goes there so he can get some money. It's all about money that Crayton Duncan on. And so the journalist asked him and said, Mr. Duncan, where are you getting your money from? You are building 35 buildings, and the government is saying they have money problem. Where are you getting all the money from, sir? Tell us. The only thing Duncan could tell and say, I'm a man. Okay, the other people, were you in the Senate or in the Capitol building, they are women? Okay, there are women there too, so women they don't get money as well. So the man said, we are men. That corrupt men talking here, that how the people in here talk. Corrupt. And corrupt people, they will not tell you. An honest man, like Mr. Zarzar, when you listen to him, he not giving you any shenanigans. He told you the schools he went to. He told you where he worked. It's left for you now to go and verify what he said. But we asked our lawmaker, the people asked our lawmaker, Crayton Duncan, where did you get the money that you are using, the bill skyscrapers that you're talking about, that you are building bus stations, that you are buying buses for all the people inside the county, that you are building schools? Even though these things, they are phantom, they are imaginary, we don't see them. Crayton Duncan said, they asked the man, where you got it in? The man said, I'm a man. You know, Sabojo, we are men. The government needs men like us, so we can help the government. Okay, you can't stay in the private sector and help the government. You have to be in government. The man, the guys are stealing our money. Again, the American Liberian here, he does not care for we, the indigenous people. All he wants right now, for which he said he built 35 project, is to become a senator so he can live out of the country. Because for the past 6 years, Crayton Duncan has been out of the country. No one bill. You will not see a video where Crayton Duncan is advocating for the people of SINOE County. While his friends, Mr. Zarzar, and they are debating the issues in the country, the man is out of the country. And one would have thought that for the part that Crayton Duncan is out of the country, the man is making deals and he's reaching out to people for development of County SINOE. No. For 6 years, nothing. The only company we can see in SINOE County right now is a bogus company that Crayton Duncan carried there, and the people are looting our logs. And you will see the rules. Let me show you, for example, before I play that video for him, where he's telling us, where Crayton Duncan is telling us, let me show you the video. For the roads, the company, what the company doing to the company that Crayton Duncan carried to SINOE County, what they're doing to us.
Community, a bit of those to be precise. As you can see, the road condition. These are situations that the citizens of SINOE County have been going through over the past decades of years, and we are still here. This piece of road was cut during the dry season process, and the company, those who are responsible.
So this is the road. The company that Crayton Duncan carried to the county, they can't build our roads. All they do is to loot our resources and carry out of the country. And Crayton Duncan get his share. Look at the roads.
I left it like this until we reach the rainy season, and now.
This is Buto, by the way. Buto is in district number 1. Crayton Duncan district here. And he said he got company. If carry company in the county, they can't build your roads. They can. The guys are just looting the resources of the country. That's what the guy is offer. That's why he said he wants to be your senator. Right now, he's a representative. He carry a bogus company, and the company cannot build our roads. Let me play the video so you can see what Crayton Duncan is doing.
Guys are all parked motorbikes. There's
You saw those trucks, right? The trucks are carrying the truck, our wood or the trees from the
no
country.
way that any car or bike can pass. Today now, the logging company that are in SINOE CH to come and help in the process because their log or their pipes, their businesses will not be running.
All right, so now, because it was dry season, right? So Crayton Duncan, the company that they carry, they could plow the streets easily, the roads. But now the roads are bad. Everything is now mud. So now they are forced to bring some old trees or do some kind of regular thing so they can pass. It's not for the people, it's for so they can be able to carry their logs to wherever they can carry it so they can make billions of dollars. That's why they're doing all of this. Crayton Duncan, they don't care. They do not care for our people.
So they abandoned the entire road and they were just like this until their work, their operation have been put to stop. These are things that we go through.
That's the hard way that Crayton Duncan get in that place. That's a little bit of SINOE County. And so, if that man cannot bring a company to build quota roads in SINOE County, and these people are making billions of dollars, they're taking our resources from our county, and the man is coming by and saying building. When you see the thing that the man is building, next time I'll make a show and show you the thing that Crayton Duncan bragging about. I mean, like chicken cannot even sleep in those things. But see our roads, they got billions of dollars. They put it in their pocket. And when you ask him, why are you taking the money from him? I say, I'm a man. Now what Crayton Duncan? Now don't take it from me. Let me bring the video so you can hear Crayton Duncan telling us, I'm a man. Okay, I am a man. Now how you can get money because it's a man? Now how you can get money? Let me bring a video for you. Don't take it. I mean, I just can't make a thing yet.
Well, what's your source of income? You get all that money from building lots of projects and giving people low market women and paying the students tuition. Where you get all the money from? Because that can be from the legislature.
So, we are men. The legislatures don't make us. We make the legislatures.
Okay.
So the legislature is a place that requires men to come in and be able to assist the government in areas in which government cannot reach at a certain time. We know what we are going through as a government. We know the constraint that the executive is going through. So we can't sit back and cross our legs. You know, coming into government is not to really come in to get money out of it.
Okay.
You should be able to come to contribute, to enhance, to be able to help. And this is where I find my
Let me see what I can talk to the judge quick.
Imagine the man asking a straightforward question. Sir, where are you getting the money from to build all the market buildings and the other scholarship and these other things you're giving? Where are you getting the money from? It's sure it's not from the legislature. Where are you getting the money from? The man said, we are men. I'm telling you, I am the man. Okay, by virtue of being man, does that just give you money? How did you get the money? Now I want to know. We don't want to know your gender. We don't want to know. How did you get the money, Mr. Crayton Duncan? Tell us. The man refused to tell us. If the man cannot tell us where he is getting the money from, why do you want to make a lawmaker? Why? Why you want to make you a senator? You gave him 6 years and the man cannot tell you where he got the money from overnight. He become a rich man. The man said, we're not coming in government to take money. Okay. The money that you got before you got in government, where did you get the money from? Tell us. Mr. Duncan, get that out. You're listening to him again. Listen.
Well, what's your source of income? You get all that money from building lots of projects and giving people low market women and paying the students tuition. Where you get all the money from? Because that can be from the legislature.
So, we are men. The legislatures don't make us. We make the legislatures.
Okay.
So
I said we are men. The legislature doesn't make us, and we make them. Okay, sir, we're not talking about who makes legislature and all of that. We are not telling you who made you. We are asking you where you got your money from. Is it a politician? That man is a hardcore crook politician. They will not tell us. And that's how they have been looting our country. Yeah, I understand that American Liberian guy. Now the people, their forefathers, they looted our country. And this indigenous son is asking, sir, you are telling me you built all these things. Where did you get the money from? Tell us. The man said, I'm a man. I'm not a woman. Okay, I mean, sir, we are not asking for your gender here. We're not telling you whether you're a woman or you're gay. No. We don't want to know whether you're a girl or you're a boy. We don't want to know nothing about your gender. We want to know how you got the money. Crayton Duncan did not tell us. Y'all listen to you. I don't lie to people. I don't lie to anybody here.
Well, what's your source of income? You get all that money from building lots of projects and giving people low market women and paying the students tuition. Where you get all the money from? Because that can be from the legislature.
So, we are men. The legislatures don't make us. We make the legislatures.
Okay.
So the legislature is a place that requires men to come in and be able to assist the government in areas in which government cannot reach at a certain time. We know what we are going through as a government. We know the constraint that the executive is going through. So we can't sit back and cross our legs. Coming into government is not to really come in to get money out of it.
Okay.
You should be able to come to contribute, to enhance, to be able to help.
So the man is telling us, I'm a man. When you come to government, you come to contribute. Okay, sir, we understand that. You are here, you are a lawmaker, you're here to make laws, to change things, and all of that. But where did you get the money from? Now, what we want to know. We're not asking you whether you're coming to contribute or you're not coming to contribute, sir. Where did you get your money from? The man did not answer that question. And you know why he didn't answer the question? Because when he does, he'll put himself in trouble. And so he dodged the question. That's what politicians do. They will always deviate, and some judge did not do a good job. The man did not answer the question. You have to press in. Well, sir, I did not ask you whether you're a woman or you're a man. I did not ask you whether you're homosexual or you are not a homosexual. I'm not asking you whether you're a hybrid man or you are not a hybrid. I'm asking you a question. The question is, you told us you build all these projects. You are building highway. You're giving students scholarship. You are giving market women money. Where did you get the money from? That's why they asked Crayton Duncan, and the man cannot tell us. It should be a red flag to you, the people of SINOE County. It should be a red flag for you. It should be a red flag. If you don't want to listen, it's up to you. But we will see this thing. When we see them, we will bring them to you. It is up to you to follow us, or you stay in your poverty. But Crayton Duncan, you see the man, I mean, we've been talking that why the man put all go and diamond and on. That why the man put, because before then the man get all the BB rings and stuff. But we start criticizing on those things right now that I would left the thing and when you don't wearing there. But the only thing you can tell us is the man asking you a straightforward question. Where are you taking the money from? The government is complaining about money. They don't have money. You don't take it for sure. The legislature doesn't have money. Okay. So, say, where are you taking your money from to undertake all these things and get student scholarship and buy 20 buses and build 45 horses for yourself and all those things? Where are you getting the money from? Crayton Duncan say, I'm a man. I am the man. The legislature doesn't make us. We make the legislature. Okay? We make the legislature. So that is a language of corrupt man. It's not a language of a fair man. A transparent man will tell you straight away where you're getting your money from. He will tell you. But Duncan will not tell you. He will not. I challenge you, Crayton Duncan will not tell you where he got his money from. And so that tells you the right person you have is Honorable Zarzar. Crayton Duncan is not fair. He's not transparent. He is hiding his source of income from us. All right? He's hiding things for us. But you have Honorable Zarzar on the other hand who is telling you, I build school for your children. But the other guy is saying, I'm not going to show you where I take my income from. All right? Mr. Zarzar is giving our people jobs, giving them access to telecommunications connection and those things. And Crayton Duncan is saying, I am a man. I'm not going to tell you where I got my income from. All right? So the decision, the choice is yours. 2023. As we go by, we got a lot of videos. I'm just giving you little by little. By the time we'll get there, you'll make up your mind. You know who is right for you. Right now, it's a red flag for you. There, American Librarian God telling you, I'm a man. Even though the man are asking for his gender and telling you, say, and when you look at the interview, look at your face, when the man asks that question, the man's whole disposition changed.
Well, what's your source of income? You get all that money's from building lots of projects and giving people loan market women and paying the students tuitions. Where you get all the money from? Because that can be from the legislature.
We are men. The legislatures don't make us. We make the legislatures.
Okay.
The man can't even look at the man. Because right now, that question was a serious question. It sounds simple, but it was a serious question. So then it's about the legislature doesn't make it doesn't make we make the legislature. You see, how the people where Crayton Duncan got the money from? That's what we want to know. What? That's what we want to know. We're not looking about who makes the legislature or who the legislature makes. No. Where did the question is the question of location. Where did you get your money from? Or where are you getting the money from? That's what we're asking. We're not asking for all that thing, the Jamanyama thing, Crayton Duncan talking. So the man is not straight with you right now. He can answer your question on national radio. ELBC, our popular radio station, the man went on our station and he cannot tell the truth. He can be honest with us. Why do you think the man will be honest with you when you're mayor or senator? When a man can be honest with you right now? The child that will grow into a good man, you can see that child from the beginning. Crayton Duncan, from the beginning, he is telling you he's not being straight with you. It's not for you. If you want to go again, the 35 project he's talking about, he building is a bill. You know, when the worm, that's a worm. You know, when you go fishing, right? You have to put a worm on the hook to get a fish. Crayton Duncan wants the vote. And so he built, we call it quick impact project. He wants to be elected. And so after 6 years, he couldn't do nothing. So the last minute of time, he's doing quick. You don't need something quick. You need something durable, something long-lasting. Right now, when Crayton Duncan leaves, those things will break down. You can't sustain that. So we don't need quick impact project. We don't need things for votes. We need long-lasting. We need institutions in our country. The guys are not building institutions. The man building project all over the place and putting names on them, and they are meaningless stuff. And what is important is the man, we are asking the man, where did you take your money from? And Crayton doesn't say, I'm a man. I'm a strong man. We the strong people there. This is not, we're not doing pugilism. We are not doing boxing here. That's not what we are doing. Crayton Duncan is telling, I'm a man. I'm a strong man. We the strong people that we don't want to get the money. Okay. By virtue of being strong, does that just give you money? Or you're doing some kind of political abracadabra to get it? Okay, tell us the source of your abracadabra. The man can tell us. Crayton Duncan going to tell us. You ask him 200 times, he will not tell you.
Well, what's your source of income? You get all that money's from building lots of projects and giving people loan market women and paying the students tuitions. Where you get all the money from? Because that can be from the legislature.
We are men. The legislatures don't make us. We make the legislatures.
Okay.
So the legislature is a place that requires men to come in and be able to assist the government in areas in which government cannot reach at a certain time. We know what we are going through as a government. We know the constraint that the executive is going through. So we can't sit back and cross our legs. You know, coming into government is not to really come in to get money out of it.
Okay.
You should be able to come to contribute, to enhance, to be able to help. And this is where I find my
Let me see what I can talk to the judge.
So the man said, we are here to help the government. Do you have to be in government to help? No. In America, the strength of this country are the private sector and the people holding the government here. Why Crayton Duncan couldn't stay in the private sector and help the government and hire people and get contract with the government? He has to be in it. And then when we ask the brother, where you getting the money from? And he say, oh, you know, I'm a man. You know, I'm a man. And the other people then, they are women. That what you see on the African politics there is clear to you in front of you. And the decision is yours now to make. And ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you for the day. I want to say thank you so much. It's a long show, but we are not coming back until next Monday, you know, and that's why we'll take a long time when we come on the show. But we want to say thank you so much for following us. As always, you know, that's what we need. We need the voice of SINOE to expose the people. We are there looking for the information. We listen to the politicians and bring it to you, and you can decide if you want to vote for Crayton Duncan. So he can tell you his source of income. It's up to you. You know, that's how your police. Okay, I'm doing okay, and I want all my people in SINOE country, all my people in Liberia, all the people in Africa to do well. And that's why we are fighting against the bad politicians that will tell us when somebody asks them direct question, then they will deflect. You will start talking something different. Where is your source of income? Where you getting the money from is different from your gender. They're two different things. The man, they say, Crayton Duncan, where is your gender? And then you say, I'm a man. My gender is in me. No. The man ask you your source of income. Where you getting all the money from? That you say you are building skyscrapers in SINOE County, you are building highway, and even though the roads and they are mud in SINOE County. That the road that is Crayton Duncan building. And the road there.
You are coming from. This morning they started this process by putting a law.
Yeah, that's what the guys are doing for us in SINOE. And they will come and say, oh, we are doing it. They come on radio and everything. We can see those things. I will show everything to you. I'm out for today. I want to say thank you so much for joining me again. Let me see my party music here. And I'm off for the day, I mean. I'm out. Thank you so much for following Voice of SINOE, and we'll talk to you Monday. Okay, Monday will be the right time for me nowadays. You know, I get a weekend to the family, and then Monday I'm free. I'm not working. Then I'll do my show. Okay, so Monday at 3. Now we'll be targeting at 3 p.m. Monday at the new show for time for Voice of SINOE. All right, have a wonderful day. It means periodically we'll have emergency. We'll come on other days of the weekend. But as of now, Monday at 3 p.m. is our time. All right, guys, have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you next week.